What is up, everybody? Welcome back to Across the Pond. Kitty, the
Yeah.
cat. We hope you all are having a wonderful week. We're here to jump back into things after missing last Wednesday. We had some stuff come up, but we are here to provide you modern day fantasy entertainment. As you can see, we have a new member joining us. We have Sarah playing Ruix. Is that how it's pronounced?
Yeah.
Okay, okay. Just wanted to make sure. Yeah, it could have been French. You could be Rui. Who knows? Uh,
Not
well,
rude.
welcome.
Thank you.
Very interesting character with that one. We are definitely going to have moments to delve into that backstory later on. As for right now, we will jump straight into the story. If you all recall from last time, our lovely group of adventurers is on the run from a group called the Sisters of the Nameless, who seem to have it out for Aoden for some reason. No idea why. Couldn't imagine.
Blatant sexism, that's why. Okay.
That's, all right, that's fair. That's fair.
This is not the medieval fantasy world I signed up for. I believe in equality, okay?
Quality over quantity. Uh,
Match
luckily, you
for everyone.
all managed to escape using the secret tunnels provided by Layla's father, who apparently was a very paranoid wizard all on his own. Escaping through the catacombs, you have discovered a number of various magic items, including a 13 card deck of many things, to which you all made your draws last time. But unlike every time you've drawn before, this deck does not disappear, it stays in your possession. However, taking more draws from the deck, it doesn't seem to do anything. It just appears to be a normal 13 set tarot cards. And that's where we are going to pick up. The three of you are clamoring out of the catacombs on the far side of the city of Virith. Let me bring up the map real quick. So, the nearest town to you is north, called Hay Falls. Just beyond that is a single inn that stands all by its lonesome out in the middle of nowhere called the Grey Cup. It's kind of a pit stop in between the dwarven kingdom of Dul Alar. So, as I said, you have just popped out from the other side of the forest. You are not hearing like anybody giving chase right this moment. So it seems like you have gotten away.
Okay. Okay, now let's go back and kill them all.
So bloodthirsty.
Let's not.
Straight off the bat. Straight off the bat. There we go. Okay. Let's commit genocide.
Again.
You know, for some reason, I think that going back and killing them wouldn't be very glorious.
I mean, you versus 60 magic wielders. I'd say that's like the picture of glory.
And they're all together right now. They're having that sleepover that I wanted them to have.
Listen, I took the Oath of Glory, not the Oath of Conquest, okay? You know, I don't think it's very
Sometimes they're
noble to go back.
Okay. But if they follow us,
Free game.
Oh yeah, I mean, if they follow us, then yes, let's kill them all. But
Let's clarify, I'm not above murdering everyone, just within reason.
right, see, the writer gets it.
So, to recap just a few options that you currently have available, in Dul Alar, which is a dwarven kingdom, it was rumored that they have recently found a strange orb that seems to be calling to dragons. Very far to the north, in the town of Baywood, which is where Layla's father is off to, the tales of a strange hand being found in a catacombs has led people to become a little bit sinister, let's say. Their attitudes have kind of turned towards the dark, and they seem to be coveting secrets above all else. Still residing in the city of Virith, which you are currently being sought, is one of the pieces of the Rod of 7 Parts. Oh, I wasn't on the comments page. What is up, DC 30? Oath of Glory is just Oath of Conquest plus narcissism. Well, thank you very much for that input. DC 30 is actually a fantastic Dungeons and Dragons game set in Theros, and it's very heavily Greek inspired, and they play on Sunday afternoons in America time. So definitely follow them on the Twitch. They have a really great campaign going. I'm kind of invested in the story at this point, so definitely go check them out. I gave you some bees. He gave you some Christian Beals.
Christian
We
Beale.
always appreciate a bee.
All right, so with that being said, those are kind of a few of the options that you are able to undertake.
Okay, so I've seen Nova's in the corner of leaving Vera. Layla's in the corner of killing Vera. What do you think the next step should be? Should we head up to where Layla's father is, maybe, or to the dragon place?
Well, with your scales appearing, I think maybe going to the dragon place might help you out a bit.
That could do.
Where
Whereas
there-
I'm fine with not seeing my dad for a while.
Where there are dragons, there is glory. Let's
Exactly.
go.
All right.
Okay, I'm good with group consensus. Let's go dragging it up.
I mean, that sounds reasonable. So it's going to take about 2 days to get all the way up there. The exact halfway point would be between the town of Hay Falls and the Grey Cup. So you can either have a short travel day and go to Hay Falls, or a slightly longer one and arrive at the Grey Cup. It is completely up to you how you would like to go forward with that.
It might be good to put distance between us and Vera, so maybe the Grey Cup.
Yeah, get as far away as possible
Yeah.
before resting up.
Grey Cup it is. Let's go to the pub.
All right. Forced marching,
No, I'm done.
you reach the Grey Cup by nightfall. It's a 3-story building, very old, like Germanic style, like the white walls with the black X's on it. Basically just missing the windmill is kind of what it looks like. There's just rowdy laughter and people having a great time inside. Everything seems on the up and up. So as you all arrive, dusk is setting in and people are coming and going out of this place. There's wagons all over the place out front. It seems to be quite the hub for people to come and check out. One thing that you all need to do for me, though, to kick this off, is I need everybody to make perception checks.
10.
15.
10, 15, and...
6.
So...
That's what I get for using the digital dice while I pull out the real ones.
That's it. That's it right there. So Layla, you recognize, because when you were with Nova, preparing to possibly fight that one sister of the Nameless, you had seen Nova traveling with a gentleman that had a very white, pristine cloak. He kind of deuced out after things de-escalated with the Nameless, but you catch a glimpse of that exact character kind of limping his way into the tavern with a few others that are dressed very much like him, and they all look like they've just had the worst battle of their lives.
Can I target just that one guy and jump out at him and say boo again?
Oh, not again.
He's got to remember who I am. Got to jog his memory.
You certainly can. Let's roll for him. Let's see what happens. Oh, very mediocre 10. So he seems startled, but as you jump out and you're much closer to him now, you can see like he is definitely beat up. Like he's got a sword gash across his eye. Like this eye isn't even functioning anymore. He's been stabbed numerous times. His cloak looks like it's been singed with lightning. Like it's just been a bad day for this guy. Ugh. I thought you
Just to
were one of them
clarify.
again.
Just to clarify, cinch with lightning and not fire, right?
Lightning, yes.
No, yeah, okay, cool,
Entry
cool,
wound,
cool.
exit wound.
Oh, perfect. This isn't what I know then.
The
Great.
little tree patterns, the little
Yeah,
tree fractal patterns.
exactly. Oh, do I? I feel like I remember you from somewhere.
Yeah, we met the other day down in Virith, but you didn't look as beat up then.
Oh, yes, that was before we got called to help the dwarves.
And did you help them?
We tried, but there was too many. There were too many of the sisters. They were
Yeah, the
after some artifact that the dwarves had found, some kind of orb.
Oh. I couldn't say I know what orb you're on about at all. But that's a shame. So the sisters got it, did they?
I don't know if they actually got it, but they were heading into the dwarven halls when we were slain.
Okay. And the dwarves, are they all hurt too?
No, they were defending the mountain. Hopefully, they were able to retreat down into the tunnels below.
Okay. Okay.
We lost
Right.
nearly 100 swordsmen on the base of that mountain.
Over 100?
Tofu, if you can assist me in finding a way to make that happen, I would love for that to be a channel point redeem. Just have a little goat run across the screen. That would be amazing. For anybody who's watching, we do have sound emotes that will do random goat-related noises and quotes. So if you have a few bits to spend this laying around, go ahead and let those loose.
I think for now we need somebody to make a goat sound.
Oh my, without hesitation.
I'm sad
Oh.
that I missed out on joining in that. Okay.
That was lovely.
Next
We'll time
time.
it better next time. We'll time it better.
Okay. Yeah, next
Uh,
time.
We'll have a goat signal.
DC 30, I see you redeemed That's Gotta Hurt. Who are you applying that heal to? I'm assuming the gentleman that is very beat up right now. But we will wait for confirmation on that. So as you all are... yes, that's what that does. As you all are standing outside, talking to this gentleman, his wounds miraculously through divine intervention seem to begin healing all on their own. He still doesn't have use of his eye, but like it seals up and stops bleeding and everything. So he's looking much better now. Hi,
Oh, hey, you look
Oh.
so much better so suddenly.
I must have appeased the gods with my great glory.
Oh, glory. I'm going to reintroduce you to someone right now. Grab Nova, just bring her in. Hey, Glory.
Hi. I
So
forgot
as
your
the-
name.
As this happens, the door from the bar suddenly swings open. A glowing celestial goat of immense power streaks towards this poor swordsman, slamming him in the gut, knocking him into the air like spiraling Team Rocket style until he turns into just a flash of a star. And the
I guess
goat
that's
looks
points gone.
the goat looks directly at the three of you, like dead stare, and goes,
Okay.
"Ah," and disappears.
Man.
I want one.
Was that a god? Was that a goat god?
I don't know, but I think I just found religion.
While all of this is happening, Ruix, well, sitting inside of the tavern, just doing your thing, contemplating your life choices, you saw this celestial goat materialize out of nowhere and just tear through the door out into the night.
I think I'm just looking in disbelief. Like I don't even know what to say. Like me tugging one hand, just mouth open, just staring over. Like
Nat 20, nice. There's a few other people who saw this happen, but like they're completely unfazed. It's like this is just business. Like this is just another day for them.
Goat gods, descending light. Yeah, every day, every day.
Another day at the Grey Cup. This is just par for the
Oh my
course.
goodness.
the great.
Playing the
Now,
Grey
the
Cup
three
is
of
the
you
bar
are
to
able
be
to
at.
head inside at this point. And you
Wow.
see that it's fairly normal tavern style inside. It's not super great, like anything to write home to mom about, but it's also not like a dive. So right, very much in the middle. Most of the people in here are human. They are pretty common in this area, and you do take note that there are a handful of dwarves and one other elf. And I will allow Ruix to describe her character.
Okay. So basically I have gray eyes and I have like a black tattoo going from one cheek over my nose to the other. And then underneath my right eye I have 3 dots tattooed in as well. I wear a white wolf pelt that I have down right now. And you can see like kind of like my hair is shaved on the sides and whatnot, but on top with the froey curls and all that, it's blonde. And I wearing kind of like tunic, earthy clothes that sort of match like my white wolf pelt. And like a what is it? A great axe? Yeah, a great axe that looks way too big for me. Sitting right next to where I'm currently sitting, drinking like my mead, and still kind of like, did I just see a like god goat? Like what? This dude out of oblivion kind of look on my face.
Like,
Just that mystification of like
Yeah.
what's happening.
Yeah.
and
Actually,
entering
oh.
into the tavern, you see Eodin.
Quick question. Obviously the leader got headbutted. What? How did the rest of the guys in the white cloaks like react to that? Are they still there?
They're still coming into the tavern. It's almost like they don't even register that their captain exists anymore, or that he ever existed in the first place.
Oh, so let's
Avoid the
let's
door.
avoid that.
Tofu. There he goes, blasting off again. We're just getting sued so bad.
I feel so bad for that guy. Like,
Never existed.
he's literally turned up here after getting his butt kicked. Layla jumped out of him, and then a goat god kicked the crap out of him. Like,
He's probably wherever he is now, thinking it was me. Boo, a goat.
I'm never gonna get to sit down and talk to him about glory.
It's true.
we just keep taking glory away from you, and I'm starting to feel bad about it.
Don't ever tell the DM your dreams and goals.
Or their player
Okay,
either.
I guess we go into the tavern. Like, I guess we just head on in. Like,
Pretend like nothing happened. So the
Yeah,
three
yeah.
of you walk in, and Aodin, you can describe your character first.
yes.
Good description. All right, Layla.
Yes. Yeah, so you see a very, very thin human male, very short brown locks of hair, very soot-covered outfit at the moment. He kind of smells the tiniest bit of burning flesh. You can see that he has no burns himself, so you can only summarize that it's someone else that got burnt. And he just has a smile on his face. He's just happy to be here. He's happy to see everyone. The pub looks great. It's got dirt in all the right places. He sees you. He sees your coat. He thinks it's fluffy. He thinks it looks comfy.
Hell yeah. Did you say, though, he smells of human flesh, but definitely doesn't look burnt? Is that what he said?
Yeah. That's right. Yeah, just some
Alright.
soot. Yeah,
Just want to make sure I'm tracking.
Smells of
Just imagine,
Fritos.
Imagine like roasted pork. You can just smell that just wafting in, like,
Nice.
and that's
Wonder-
pretty much me.
I wonder if there'd be a way to differentiate. Like maybe somebody with scent would be able to tell
human?
like what kind. Yeah, like oh, that's human. Because you don't just smell like human flesh. You're also carrying around that flesh scroll.
Oh yeah, no, that's all in the bag with Bessie's pebbles, with the gold, with the genie ring. Like, honestly,
Bessie's pebbles. I forgot about those.
we're never spending
Never
them.
forget Betty's pebbles.
How's it going, Frankie Hollywood? All right, Layla, go ahead and describe your character.
As my father described me, I'm a very feral-looking wood elf.
Never gonna let me live that down, are we?
No, feral vehicle. I'm young-looking. I'm in all like woodlandy clothes. Got a giant bow on my back. I do just look a bit wild.
Oh man, if only there was another word for wild, something more descriptive, like feral.
Yes, I just
Dirty.
I look one step away from turning into an actual animal. Walking around on all fours and just giving up. But I do have my favourite companion, who is currently just like sitting on my shoulder and occasionally like hovering, Christian Beale.
Christian Bale?
Who is a honeybee, who now has a little waistcoat that I made him.
Oh my god.
And he's my best friend. And he talks like Batman.
Ray, please do his voice.
Yeah, you do better than me.
No, I don't.
Yes, you do. Yes, you do.
Ooh, DC 30 says, how about tameless?
Ooh.
But
Can
a
be tamed.
tameless vehicle. It doesn't.
The tameless
does-
versus the nameless.
Volatile vehicle.
Ooh, there you go. So, yeah, Christian Bale, the little honeybee, is like, "Where's the honey?"
Very nice.
Yep.
Following, not far behind, or next to, or in front of, because that's just how Nova rolls. You can describe your character.
So I've kind of light golden skin and kind of golden blonde hair and kind of, golden eyes. And I look humanoid, but I'm in ASMR, and I've got my armor on, and I've got my shield on my back, and I just kind of, try to walk in like I'm, confident and that sort of thing.
Right on. So there you go. You've seen these three people enter in. They are clearly not like the rest of these villagers and farmers that are partaking in the revelry. Nova has some swag.
For now.
There's a few other like more soldiery like people in here that have the white cloaks and all of that. Copyright. And they are hanging out in the tavern. They all look just as beat up as the last fella that was just goaded to death. There's other farmers and just normal villagers having drinks, playing games, just trying to recoup from their long days in the fields. And like I said, there's a handful of dwarves that are pretty much just being the stereotype dwarf. They're, drinking straight out of the keg as best they can and just making a mess everywhere, having a good time, forgetting that their mountain home is being destroyed right now. The usual.
Well, we're totally going to solve that situation with no repercussions or hiccups.
Ever.
Never.
Well, I think I'm gonna look at these three and I'm gonna kind of narrow my eyes at the one that smells like human flesh, because it's real sus. Is all I'm saying.
I'm going to see her looking at me and just go, "Hi, how are you? I like your coat."
Shake my head a bit, but I'm gonna turn to the three of them, and I'm gonna ask, what brings you three to this tin cupper with some magic goat that basically headbutted this guy into oblivion?
Honestly, I don't know nothing about that goat, and I have a lot of questions about the goat. But
we're not associated with the goat.
yeah, I wish we were, because that was something.
Hey,
Well,
I need to
Shut
learn
up.
that spell.
I'm just saying, like, maybe we need to get a goat.
from where I was sitting, it kind of looked like you guys came in with a celestial magic goat looking thing, but okay. Well, what brings you to this tin cupper anyway? Aside from the random goat.
Alcohol for me. And with that one, shout, "Barkeep,
Here's to
your
that.
strongest ale, please."
That's a
Alcohol
recent development.
for her.
Just for me. If you bring 3 cups, fine.
So the bar maiden comes over with, the tray and everything. It's got some mugs on it for you to take. People are grabbing mugs off of it and throwing gold coins up onto the tray. pretty standard.
I'll take the tray.
You take the tray with 6 mugs remaining on it.
I'll
And she
hand
goes-
over the gold and the bucket for it.
Thank you.
I'll just sit drinking them whilst I just want to like watch this person that's asking us these questions and just drink while staring directly. I'm not answering any questions.
Unnervingly.
Yeah, just not sipping. It looks like I'm sipping. I'm actually drinking a lot.
just don't take the mug down. You're just like,
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Um,
just drink.
go ahead and roll intimidation. I'm just curious.
14.
All right. Okay. So, Ruix, while not like Tofu, you kill me. Layla dramatically smacks her lips to make it more convincing. So you're trying just so hard to be scary, but it's like borderline creepy more than anything.
That sounds about on brand for Layla.
It really is.
Yeah. We're playing to our stereotypes.
I think at this point now I'm narrowing my eyes at you, like kind of.
All right. Now the two of you are having a staring contest.
Don't mind them. They're odd.
I'm Eden. This is Layla. That's Nova.
I'm Nova.
Yeah, don't mind Layla. She's unique. She's a individual spirit. You know.
Sorry. Well, I'd like to say it's nice to meet you guys, but I'm not quite sure yet. I will
It's
warn
always
you.
nice to meet a new person.
I will warn you. Here at the Grey Cup, they do have like liquor that could wilt the ears off an elf, and I kind of nod towards
Yeah.
Layla.
Yeah.
And I sip my drink.
like a challenge has just been issued.
You know,
Drink off.
I am not much of a drinker, but I do like a challenge. What do you recommend?
Ooh. That is a good question. Probably the same that I got in my cup right now. And I yell over to the bartender, "Give me one more."
They promptly bring over another cup of your wonderful mixed drink. It's like 99% alcohol.
All right. So I take it. I stare at it first, kind of smell it, and then I just down the sucker.
Nice. Go ahead and make a Constitution save.
All right, we're starting this up right.
It smells oddly of Aodin.
Burnt flesh Eden or normal Eden?
That is a
It's
13.
nice when I haven't murdered
13.
people.
All right. So yeah, that let's roll just to see how it does. Another nat 20. You're not drunk, but you definitely have like the bobblehead fish sway going on right now. Like one more of those and you would probably be on the floor.
Ooh, I think it's Layla's turn.
Yeah.
Last time Aodin had anything to drink,
No. Aiden's had this. Like after
he
that
became a
last
time
he-
traveler.
Yeah. He's not drinking. He just wants a juice. The weakest juice they have. Can you water the
Apple
juice down?
juice.
Yes, please. I just want my apple juice, please.
Yeah, go on. I'll take one. Can I take one with an extra shot in it?
Oh,
Like do it like a Jaeger
up in
bomb.
the challenge.
Oh my gosh. Okay, go ahead. They bring it as you wish. Go ahead and roll your constitution. And they yes, Tofu. They bring Aodin a juice box.
Juice. Juice.
I got 12.
12. Oh my. Layla, you're definitely far more off than Nova. You are, yeah, you're really going for it. As you can see, Ruix, these are apparently lightweights. They are not used to drinking with giants.
I think I just honestly I laugh, and at this point I was like, I do like you too. You know, that smells like flesh. Hmm.
I want to look a little bit sad and be like, I mean, if this is peer
Aodin.
pressure, I'll drink. I'll drink if
Aodin,
that makes
you
you like
need to-
me.
You need to drink
If-
one to gain her trust.
Baby, do it!
I
Do
want,
it!
I want to look at these two drunks and be like, fine, fine. But to be your friend, I'll take a drink. Can I please have one of what they had, please?
Oh my
Of course,
goodness.
I'm
All
trying to
right.
whisper, but I'm not whispering.
Peer
Oh.
pressure. Peer pressure.
That's what I'm thinking too.
Go
Oh,
ahead
oh,
and
no,
roll your.
yeah. No, you make the 18-year-old drink. It's fine. You know, it's cool. It's cool. Yeah. I was tired with my juice. I was drinking my apple juice. It tasted great. It's fine. It's fine.
But let's be realistic about this. This is like the Middle Ages, so 18, like you're basically over the hump. You're past your prime already. Like,
Nova's around
8.
the same age too.
just saying. Middle Ages, you're like grand people at this point. What'd you get,
Nova's like
Aodin?
18 as well. so.
I got an 8. So it's been nice knowing everyone. Pleasure to meet you. I'm gonna go to sleep.
Aodin becomes a time traveler again.
Hi.
Just
I'll see,
wakes
I'll
up the
see you
next
in
morning with
12 hours.
no recollection. Past our prime, we like to call it experienced. I like it.
I'm
Okay,
gonna
so
look at
Aodin, yes,
Layla.
you are. Woo!
She's gone.
Layla,
Fizzled.
I guess we're
Absolutely
staying
wrecked.
here for the night.
I like it here. I'm fine with that. Look at Eodin having so much fun. We having fun. New person has nice coat. We all good time.
I do want to point out this is actually what she's like when she's drunk as well. That's actually her.
That's so
Well, I guess if we're here for the night, might as well have another one.
Yeah. And
here.
what about dancing and singing? We can have fun times. I'm
Best
glad I
character
met you,
introductions
Nova.
ever. Oh my, look at that. Look at that face. All right, so you continue drinking through the night. Everybody's just having a grand old time. People have kind of cleared out and come and gone, things like that. No big deal with all of that. All of you awaken the next morning in your rooms. Let's see who has headaches. So all I got to do is roll above your saving throw. Aodin, you had an 8.
Yeah.
I rolled a nat 20. You have the most pounding headache you've ever experienced. Layla, you are fine.
Thanks, guys. Thanks.
And oh, Nova, You have a slight headache, but not nearly as bad as Aodin. Like he is that level of hangover where like smells make you feel sick. You know, like you've got sunglasses on, trying to keep
Just
the
hugging
light
a
out of your
pillow
eyes.
again.
Yeah,
Do I
it's
still have
just
the pillow?
not.
No.
Yes, your pillow. Yeah.
Still
So
got that
it's
from the
just
last hangover.
maybe you should create a spell that fixes hangovers.
I need to get
but
on that.
all of you are able to gather down in the hold on a second, down in the tavern below. Everybody seems to be waking up. You can smell the wonderful smells of fresh baked bread and eggs, bacon, all that good stuff. Oh yeah, Aodin. Oh yeah. Roll a
Yeah.
constitution save.
Let's see what lunch is coming up.
Oh no.
20.
Yo.
Wow. All right. So you managed to oh no. All right. Well, thank you very much, DC 30. You have reclaimed a reroll. So let's see about Nova's headache. 2. Nova's headache is gone.
Yes!
You are
Okay.
so basically just about the 3 ladies are they're feeling just fine. It's not so bad. Aodin's just a lightweight. You managed to keep your breakfast down, but at this point, I need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
Okay. You're just throwing everything at me right now, aren't you?
I am.
Yeah.
And
Well-
while he's rolling that, the 3 of you who are not suffering at this point, the tavern keep brings out like breakfast, sets it down on the table, sets it on another table. Like just everybody gets a very standard, like, what do you call it? Continental breakfast, like it's standard for staying at the inn. Now this is no English breakfast or anything. Like there's, just bread, eggs, and bacon. There's no beans on toast or, anything like that. Those are expensive. But what you do notice is that the group of dwarves also stayed last night. They are currently looking like they're about to make a very long trek. Aodin, what did you roll for your wisdom saving throw?
A 7.
Perfect. As all of this scenery is happening and everything's just moving around you, the world is waking up, Aodin, you feel like a pull, like something inside of you, like the feeling that birds get when it's time to migrate. And you suddenly feel drawn like towards the ocean to the west. Like it's like something is calling to you.
Guys, do you want to go to the ocean? I feel like it'd be a great idea right now. But like the ocean sounds great.
The ocean sounds great.
Like I could do with like a wash off, and like I hear it's good for the skin, and just kind of, and I just put my head down a little bit. Like I'll get back to you.
It actually like the more you try to justify it and ignore it, it gets more intense. Like almost to the
BRB,
point
guys.
almost to
going
the
for a
point where
walk.
you want to start walking without like even talking to people.
Then I am out of there. See that door where the goat was? I'm out.
Proceeding outside, you see many shadows being cast over the ground. They almost look large enough to be like clouds, but as you peer up into the morning sky, you see hundreds of gem and metal colored dragons flying west towards the ocean.
Nova, you wanted glory, right?
Yeah. And I come outside.
Yeah,
What?
point up at the
Oh.
sky.
Dragons!
So,
They're so
beach
pretty.
party, let's go.
Layla!
Now, Eodin, had you described your character in that form, like with your scales and everything?
I had not. I totally forgot.
I didn't think so.
Yes, I now have silvery scales going up my skin, giving off a nice little shine, and draconic features starting to extend outwards, and I'm not a scaly.
He basically looks like a half dragon, mostly human, but you know, the scales and some tiny little spines that are emerging, that kind of thing. But anyway, Layla and Ruix, you are both still inside as these two wander on out. What are you two doing?
Well,
I'm smacking her
I
on the back of me like you were a real champ last night. Your ears don't even look that wilted anymore.
I feel great. Thank you. How are you?
Oh, Chipper.
I could have another one of them. Like wash breakfast down with it.
Oh my.
Layla,
I'm
maybe
with
next time.
Already right there.
Way ahead of you.
Okay, I want to get one too, and then I want to be like, look, I think you're cool. I don't know what your thing is, what you're doing, but like, why don't you come on some adventures with us?
Sounds like the lamest chat of line ever. Hey,
Gotta
come on
start
an
somewhere.
adventure, like,
I can take you there and back again.
Right? Hey, how much does a polar bear weigh? Enough to break the ice.
Ooh.
Yep. No, I look over and I kind of pause for a second, and you can tell that I'm kind of in thought with it. And I let you know that honestly, lately it feels as though I've been kind of traveling with the wind. So I'll take this opportunity. It almost feels like I should almost, you know what I mean, and go in this direction and see where it takes me because, you know, it's nice to get off the wind every once in a while and go in a direction with some people. So
Yeah.
gladly.
Yay, new friend. Okay. Let's
Friend?
get as much of this alcohol as possible to come with us. Because that's cemented this partnership, and I feel like it will continue that going.
Cheers to that.
The two of you continue your breakfast. We'll cut back over to Eodin and Nova, who are standing outside. You see all of these dragons are heading west. What are you doing?
I'm staring at them like
I'm going to turn to Nova. I'm going to be like, Nova, I have to go. I feel something deep inside of me calling. I think this is like when you go on about glory, but you feel that pull. I need to go. I need to follow
hang
you.
on and let's get Layla.
Okay.
I'm gonna grab his arm. I'm gonna grab his arm.
Well, real quick, Nova, while you're staring at the dragons, I need you to make a perception check real quick.
That is a 4.
Okay.
Pretty
So,
dragon.
yeah, pretty. They're so pretty. Yeah, you're just taking in the sights. You're able to grab Eodin's arm and head back inside. The two of you see Layla and Ruix are already 3 glasses in, you know?
Layla, dragons, let's go.
Dragons?
Yes.
How many?
So many.
All of them.
All the dragons.
So
Okay,
many.
I want to
They're
get up.
beautiful.
Okay, let's go. And
Shiny.
we've got someone to come with us too.
Awesome, that's
New
great.
friend?
Let's go. Let's
New
go.
friends,
Let's
more
go.
glory, more
New
alcohol,
friends.
everything all of us could want in one little person with a fluffy hat.
Well, I think the best way to celebrate this new friend is we go to the beach, see what the dragons are doing. Beach party.
Yeah.
Now, who was it that is currently holding on to the deck?
Well, I drew it last, so I guess me.
Okay. Once it is like officially confirmed that Ruix like is joined the team in like that Final Fantasy like you know, there is a glow coming from your bag.
Ooh. I immediately reach in there.
Taking a quick little looky peek, you see that the deck of many things seems to be recharged, like it's glowing with its crazy energy again.
Hey guys, the good cards and very bad cards. They seem to want
Oh,
us
not
to use
again.
them again.
Not again. We just lost all our stuff and had to use a wish to get it back.
Yeah, but we did get it back. And look how
I
strong we
want
are.
one.
You can help
And
the
I reach out and
dragons.
grab one.
So snatching a card out of the deck, you take a look at it and it's just a normal card.
Methinks we need our new friend to draw a card.
Yeah.
Or 4 or 13
Yeah.
or
Oh.
We've already had a
Awesome.
turn.
Twice.
Lame. But seriously though, get that card because the dragons. Like, no rush, but dragons.
I do have to warn you, they can do bad stuff.
It's worth the risk, I promise.
I mean, we're still alive.
But I mean, both me and Noble were kind of
For
dying, but
glory!
we're not.
Nova's like, I want to go
dying.
to hell again.
Yeah, if we go to hell again, we know how to get through there.
I mean, I honestly think I was getting somewhere with Orcus. So if we did go back to hell,
Think of the glory.
So what's the
But
best
that would be
thing you
great.
got from these crazy cards? I've never seen this magic or even heard of it.
it's like
I don't
really bad
know.
blackjack.
And the
Try not
worst.
to draw too many.
Okay, and I'm supposed to grab it. Like this is for me.
Yeah. We give it to
I would
all our new
assume
friends.
so.
Hmm.
Yeah.
The
So
thing is, you have to announce how many cards you're going to draw before you draw them. Unlike the times that you have encountered this deck before, you may draw as many as you like,
oh man.
but you don't have to draw them all at once. Like if you say, I'm going to draw all 13, you have to draw one an hour at least.
Okay. All right. I think I've already what? You said I had three things of mead already.
Yeah.
So where there is indecision, I go, well, there's no turning back. I'm a part of the group. And I reach for 2 cards.
Peer pressure, peer pressure.
Now you know how
Are
it
you
feels.
are you grabbing both cards at once? Like let's just see what happens, or how are you doing this?
Yeah.
Okay. Go ahead and pick a number 1 through 13.
7.
7. Now, you know how before I was having you all choose and we were looking in the book and all that good stuff? Well, our amazing friend Ruix, aka Sarah, peer pressure, hype, 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 actually sent me these amazing gifts. They are the actual like deck of many things, like in deck form, and I love it. It's so awesome. It was actually two of them. It's a deck of many things and a deck of fates, but they work together, and you can mix them all up. And that's what I did.
Oh, Lord.
So
Right.
there's 6. Let's draw 7. All right.
Yeah, just as background, Rumsey is the first one to introduce the deck of many things. He's also the first D&D campaign I played in, and when I saw it on Amazon, I immediately thought of him. I was like, he needs these.
I've got to get that for him. Yeah.
100%.
Frankie Hollywood says, "Best of luck, y'all."
Thank
you. And then Tofu says, "Gonna regret the gift when you draw some bad ones." Speaking of which,
Come on, son. Fingers crossed for Sun.
Ruix, I need you to roll for me a D4 plus 1.
Um,
There it is. A 3, so plus 1, 4.
You draw the idiot card.
Oh no, what does that mean?
And-
Oh.
You
Oh.
immediately lose 4 points of intelligence.
Yeah, that's fair.
Oh. Oh no! At least you're gonna fit in with the group now.
Yeah.
You're gonna fit in.
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
Right.
Come down to our level.
We got a lot of heart,
but-
but not a lot of intelligence.
But the trade-off to that is that you also have to draw another card.
Oh man. All right.
So this could work out in your favor. But for your second card, real quick, what number would that be?
2. So minus that.
This could go either way. You draw the star card.
Ooh. Okay.
This card immediately increases one of your ability scores by 2 up to a maximum of 24. DC 30. I
Yeah.
once lost 4 points of intelligence in real life when I drank vodka shots. That sounds amazing. I had rum Kila and that messed me up pretty good. So I like it. So yeah, you get to add 2 points to a stat up to a max of 24. So not too shabby on that one. So let's talk about this freebie card you got. What number are we going with for that one?
Oh man. All right. You said 1 through 13, right?
Yep.
Since my intelligence is now at 10, I guess we're going with 10.
Nah, could never go wrong.
I
Oh,
quit.
oh no.
I quit. I end this campaign. I'm done. I'm over it.
Uh,
Y'all
think
can
it's
DM
the
yourselves. I'm out.
no. Is it
I'll DM. What is it? What is it?
The sun. Does anybody remember what the sun does? Anybody
to
who
your
may
free
have
level up.
drawn it last time? The sun
Why?
grants you 50,000 experience points and a wondrous item.
Oh my god, what?
And
Most
thank
overpowered party ever.
goodness, that's over with. So,
Okay.
oh wow. So there's that. I think yes, Tofu. I am going to lose that card. It seems to have a higher rate of draw than the other one. Some weird mathematical way. I don't.
It just
But
wants us to be.
so powerful?
Just wants us to bask
It's the
in its
glory.
light.
It's
The
glory.
glory.
It's glory.
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
it is. So while Ruix is drawing those cards, and can I redeem this to be the one to roll for the item? Oh,
Oh, I
You-
think you should
yeah.
let him.
yeah, you could do that.
Huh?
I mean that is technically technically a roll. So let's go ahead and we can knock that out real quick. So I need dig out my book real quick, but I need a percentile roll from Ruix. There's my
It's this one, right?
master's guide. That would be your. Hold on 1 second. I closed the camera so I couldn't
Oh, you're
see
good.
what I'm doing. All right, so it's yep, that one plus the one that looks like similar to it but without the zeros. It should already be open to the page because of last time. Yep, sure is.
Keeping that
I
handy.
think so. Yeah, right.
Okay, so go ahead and
All right.
roll that, and we'll see what you get, and we'll see about this re-roll.
97? No, 67. 67. Sorry.
67. Okay. All right. Let's turn to the correct chart here. 67. That actually does you no good. So the re-roll is actually perfect. So go ahead and roll it again.
Roll it again. Okay. 27. Apparently, my other die like 7. So.
No, why? All right. So a ring appears on your finger. Let me turn to it real quick and I will tell you what it looks like. Yeah. Maybe if I can remember how to alphabets.
Yeah.
Come on, why are there so many magic items? This isn't fair. I feel like the world is stacked against the DM. Is that anybody else? No, just me. So it actually does not seem to have a description. So it is a plain, very simple metallic band that appears on your finger. But you do immediately know what it is, that this is a ring of invisibility.
Ooh.
While wearing this ring, you can turn invisible as an action. Anything you were wearing or carrying is invisible with you. You remain invisible until the ring is removed, or until you attack, cast a spell, or until you use a bonus action to become visible again.
Thank you. Yeah, seriously.
So that's pretty awesome. DC 30 coming in clutch. Yeah, you right.
Saving the day.
Now, while you're drawing these cards and like all this amazing magic is happening, like realm changing, reality bending magic, one of the dragons kind of like turns and looks down under its wing at you all, and it kind of makes like a corkscrew entering the pattern, as it will, and lands not too far away from you. It appears to be a brass dragon as it clomp, 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 clomps over. Almost like trotting like a horse.
I would like to call out in Draconic. Hello! How are you? Hi.
It gets ever closer. Still, I don't know, probably half a mile away or so.
Hi? Hello? Can you hear me?
I'm just
Chomp,
staring
chomp,
at
chomp, 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 chomp.
it.
Guys, I have a bad feeling, okay? I've got this strange bad feeling.
Sandor,
Beautiful.
Right, okay,
it's
yeah.
a very pretty dragon, and
So when I want to make friends with things, it's an issue, but when you guys want to make friends with the dragon...
Well, yeah.
animals, yes. People, no.
Well, I'm trying to talk to it and it's not saying anything, and I'm getting a little bit worried.
Look how far away
It,
it is. It probably can't hear you.
It comes
What it is.
like all the way up to you. I mean, in your bubble, gets right up to Eodin puts its snout like at your feet and goes like your hair kind of blows back a little bit.
I feel objectified. Is this what being catcalled feels like?
You are a strange dragon.
Well, you're a very pretty dragon, so like, thank you.
You smell of flesh, young one.
There was this like tavern, some people kind of got burnt to a crisp. They weren't very nice people. They did try to kill me and my friends. No innocents died. What's your name, Mr. Dragon? What's your name? How are you doing? You all right? What's your name, sir?
My name is Zizix. I am heading to the Council of Worms. Will you be attending?
Does that happen to be near the Western Ocean?
Yes.
Yes,
we were
Aaron,
planning
we
on
are
it, but-
attending. We are
We are
attending.
attending, but it's. I was hoping to bring my companions here with me, and it's quite a bit of a trek. I don't suppose you could give us a ride at all.
We're gonna ride a dragon.
It's happening.
I will facilitate your request.
And that's why you're the best dragon I've ever met.
There is a war coming, and your sides will need to be chosen. I warn you, though, mortals have not been allowed on the Isle for quite some time. Your friends may not be viewed so kindly by the others.
I'm sure we can win them over.
Yeah. We made it through
Oh,
hell.
now
right?
we're all team Adam persuade these people to be our friends, aren't we? We've all switched sides now, haven't we?
It's a
Adam,
dragon.
stop making friends with everything. Right, okay, yeah.
Aiden. And I was
Please give me
the
frog
glory,
person, no.
the risk. It's worth it.
Okay, I would like to look at the dragon and go, could we convince them that maybe they're vassals of mine?
Possibly. If you are convincing enough, I suppose.
Oh, we got that in the bag because I am a trustworthy fellow. Peace, love, equality. Have I said how like shiny your scales are and how well gleaming your talons are? You are obviously a very great dragon that takes care of itself.
It is not me you have to impress, young one.
No, but I'm just
Your
saying,
words
I'm
are
invested.
lost.
Well, I mean every word I
Aiden?
say to you. Shh,
Very
shh.
well.
Getting on
The
the aisle.
five
We're
of
getting
you
on the
may
aisle.
climb on to my back, and I shall take you to the Isle of Worms.
I appreciate that, Mr. Z. Look, no, I can't. I genuinely can't say the name. Okay, I'm sorry. I genuinely can't say that one.
You didn't even try!
I don't want to embarrass myself on stream.
Here, let me. Maybe if I spell it for you in the chat, this'll help. Maybe you can pronounce it better if you see it written. There you go.
Zizix. It's easy.
Zizix.
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 Like physics.
Z.
I'm trying. When did this become a pronunciation lesson? Let's get on the dragon. Let's get on the dragon.
All right, so
Don't make me turn this dragon around.
I will turn this dragon. You all climb onto Zizix's back, and it launches into the air. Now, I need all of you to either make ride checks or not ride. Just make
Animal
dexterity checks. I'm thinking of 3.5. Dexterity checks.
Let's see. 15.
21.
12.
Nice.
Not one.
Oh.
All right. As soon as Zizix launches into the air, because, added weight, he's got to get some extra thrust under those wings. All of you manage to grab on well enough to, not die. But Layla immediately rolls off the tail and falls on the ground.
Can I try to grab her?
Zizix does not notice. So, yes, you may reach back and try to grab her. Roll a strength check. Going for a grapple.
All right.
Come on, Emma. Come on. You got this.
That's a 6.
Can I, like, seeing that she is, like, sort of failing at the same time, kind of go and grab for her, like, as well?
Yes, go for it.
All right. You said a strength check?
Yep.
16?
Okay. So between the two of you, Nova reaches out, grabs hold of Layla, but Layla's got them cold, clammy hands and just kind of slips out of her grasp. But Ruix is able to grab hold of your cloak or Christian Beale's waistcoat, and you are able to be kept onto the dragon's back, which at this point is now climbing way up into the clouds.
Oh, we nearly lost you, buddy.
Yep.
So keep all arms and legs inside the ride at all times.
I'm just glad I'm a bit drunk.
You're welcome.
It's okay.
Thank
Next
you.
time I've got a trick up my sleeve. We'll be fine.
You're gonna tie a rope to her?
Next time.
We're going to keep Layla on a leash.
We got this monkey backpack. It's perfect. So the dragon flies for quite a ways, probably an hour or two. And you're just taking in the sights of all the land below as it flies underneath. You head across a river and over another set of forest and past the town of Orwick, who the people down below are taking note that all of the dragons are flying overhead, but it seems like they're not overly concerned by this. It's like maybe this happens more often than one might think. Flying out above the ocean, you come to a very massive whirlpool that's just swirling. Go ahead, Aodin. Go for it.
No. Tell me about the whirlpool. Don't call me out on this. Don't
Go
call
for
me
it.
out.
Yeah! Very never-ending story style.
Yep.
When you get to this whirlpool, you can see all the dragons ahead of you are like dive bombing into the center of it. And then it comes to all of your turn, and Zizix heads face down, pulling negative G's. I need everybody to roll Constitution saves.
Yikes.
Yay.
All right.
17.
Nice.
Nat 20.
12 again.
Not bad.
Dirty 20.
All right. So, it's like that feeling of the roller coaster down that initial slope. But, you all managed to keep your various internal fluids inside, and you dive bomb into this whirlpool. Expecting to come into a vast ocean, you actually are in like a bubble within the ocean, and a humongous tower reaches up off of the ocean floor. The dragons are all landing on various like open windows and walking inside, and Zizix lands a bit towards the top. And and allows you all to climb off of its back.
Before I get off, can I try and very discreetly lick his back?
Does he taste like a penny?
I want to know what he's so shiny. I have to know.
Roll sleight of hand.
Oh,
Slice of tongue.
Sleight of tongue. You got to get better than an 8.
Well, it's 17.
Layla, you lick the back scales of this dragon. It does not taste like anything out of the ordinary. Like, it's not like, oh, it tastes like a dragon. It's what does a dragon taste like? Chat, anybody?
I'm going with penny. I imagine penny.
I don't know. This broke me. This broke my brain. I'm done.
I
Bye.
mean, it's a brass dragon, so like a trombone, maybe, or like a trumpet.
I want to look at Layla with no judgment and just go, how did it taste? How was it? Was it good? Tasty? Yum yums?
It tastes like trombone.
That is where we're going to end this episode for this evening. Thank you all very much for joining us in chat, and thank you to the players for just a wild ride from start to finish. I definitely want the last thing to be, it tastes like trombone. That will be on TikTok, so watch out for that. That'll be...
hell yeah.
That's going to
At
be
least we
good.
know the title for this episode.
Tofu wants to know when exactly Layla tasted a trombone last.
She had a lot of adventures in the woods.
But
Okay.
it wasn't then. It was when when I was still at
she
my dad's
smelled the
and we tried
bar.
to get music lessons everywhere.
I think
No, no, no.
think the appropriate
smelled the
answer is
bard.
that one time at band camp.
Yeah.
At one time at band camp, I licked a dragon.
Oh my god. No, Nova, did you make a bard reference just now?
I said she snogged a bard.
Leftover taste. Lovely. Mm.
Residual trombone. I love it.
Your lips taste like woodwinds.
I can tell you've been blocking really hard.
Oh my goodness.
What? Oh my.
Y'all are terrible. Terrible. I tell ya. This is family show. Come on. I'm not seeing anybody to go raid, so we are just we're gonna end it here with a bunch of laughs. It looks like
we're gonna
Sam and
keep it
Adam's
fresh.
camera paused at the perfect moment. So again, thank you all once again. We really appreciate all your love and support. Make sure to follow these fine creators on TikTok, and we will see you all next Wednesday to find out what the Council of Worms has to say about the upcoming war. Thank you all very much. We'll see you next time. Bye.
Love you.
Bye.